Next question is about Darfur. My opinions about Darfur is that, it's another tragedy happening where Africans are being hunted by Middle Eastern cats in Sudan and kicked out of their land and basically genocide, you know what I mean? And the thing that astonishes me is that more people don't know about it, and more people aren't concerned about it. I think if they were Europeans undergoing genocide, I think there'd be a worldwide outcry. But, it seems like few and far between people are concerned about Darfur. I think the way we can get the word out is to talk about it, make songs about it, write the government. I think the artistic community is concerned somewhat. I think we are involved with a nonprofit called Rock for Darfur, and they are trying to get the word out. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff on the internet, organizations that are trying to let people know what's going on and the depth of the tragedy. So I think we need to just keep working, man, and people who are concerned about life on planet Earth, need to keep fighting oppression and fighting against, senseless killing and brutality that goes on. Can you explain the song Silly Putty and what point you were trying to convey? Basically, Silly Putty was an open letter to God, man. It was like just writing a prayer down in a rap and then sharing it with God and other people to listen to. And I feel like that's why that song has stood the test of time and is so popular still, is because it just comes from that place, man, of just, it's real. It's not anything that's put on. And you're not trying to impress anybody with a song like Silly Putty. It's more just a moment where you're sharing yourself, and you're really sharing yourself with the universe and God, you know what I'm saying? But other people can join in with that. Almost done here, man. If you had to play 2 songs for the rest of your life, you were stuck on an island, what would they be? I think one of them would be Inner Light by Zion, because that's another song that's just talking to God, and it's really reflecting on the divinity that we all possess within ourselves. It's talking about inner light, that light that we have, that I've learned through like meditation and stuff like that. I'm just talking about that spiritual nature that we all possess, that universality that we can tap into. So I listen to that, and I'd also bump probably So Ja Say by Bob Marley, another great song dealing with how the universe, God can support you no matter what, man. It's all your intent, it's all your faith, it's all about the mind state. If you think something, you believe it, then that's real. Let's see. How do you feel having a live band on tour helps? A live band gives us the ability to rock harder. There's more energy on stage. There's 5 of us on stage instead of 3. So there's just more energetic, like psychic energy, for one. But also, man, it gives us more flexibility. Like, we can do anything. We can break into jazz. We can go into up-tempo electronic. We can get a drum solo. We can play old school hip hop songs. We can play R&B songs. We can do, it just opens us up musically, man, to the world of music. I feel like it really empowers the show. Whatever happened with the whole situation between Radiohead and Amp? Basically, Amp made the Radiohead remixes. They asked him not to put them out. He wrote them a note and was like, yo, you said it was cool to remix the album. I'm putting it out for free. I'm not selling it. And they wrote back. They made him sign like a publishing contract that said he could never sell it. And then he put it online and did very well, very successful. Last question. How do you go about evolving your music? There's always those people who hate when artists change their sound, and always those people who hate it when they hear the same old song over and over again. So I guess you're asking, how do you please both? The thing about making music is you can't please everybody, man. The main thing, you have to please yourself, and you have to follow your own inner compass, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to follow your own intuition and your own feelings first. And then you let the world see it and critique it. But before that, it's gotta come from within. So I think our whole thing with music, ever since we started making it, was not to be like the same old. It was always kind of boring for us to hear the same old drum pattern, the same old raps, content or style. We always wanted to push and do something a little unique and different, man. I feel like that challenging ourselves, and that challenge of trying to create something that's a little different or fuse two different things that people didn't expect. I feel like that's what really gives us power in our music, and helps people to respect what we do, because we're not trying to follow behind anybody else. We're really trying to we're really blazing our own trail. So, I mean, that's how the style evolves, man. Just being a fan of music, being open to the vibrations, and just following the gut, man. That's it, man. Zumbi 808 signing off. Jesse Foley, I hope this interview went well for you, man. Check us out, twitter.com/Zumbi808, facebook.com/Zumbi808, Zion Crew, facebook.com/Zion Crew, myspace.com/Zion9, Zumbi808.com, coming soon. Shout out to all my fam, my folks. One love, y'all. Bless up. Oh yeah, last thing. I have an album called The Burners coming out early next year. It's myself and my partner, the R, a producer out of Houston, Texas. The name of the album is The Burners, straight black. You're going to hear some free EP we're going to put out about a month on the net. So look out for that, man. The Burners. One love. Job.